And Jelko in great shape here. He's got ace-king up against ace-queen and ace-9. You couldn't ask to be in better shape for your money than that. Well, Vince, the way Adam Geyer has been running, he's been catching cards. Now can he come from behind to win a pot? We shall see.
Gets a lucky 9 on the flop. Let's see.
Unbelievable.
Breaking news. WPT Global has overtaken GG as the world's largest real money cash game poker site. That's right. WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour, is #1 in cash game traffic. It's time to join the action. Sign up today at WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT70 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Well, there you see the chip count. Stefan Schillhabel out in front, 8.7 million. Vince, that's 145 big blinds. That is a huge number.
First place prize close to 1.3 million. And the champ will also get the beautiful Hublot watch, as you can see right there. The antes are 10,000, blinds are 30 and 60. Here we go with the Shooting Star event.
One of the most fun events on the World Poker Tour all season, and with some of the biggest prize money at stake.
No problem.
First to act, Adam Geyer from Austin, Texas, likes his ace-9. Gonna raise to 125. Stefan Schillhabel from Germany. He's gonna quickly fold. Maria Ho also going away.
Actions around to Griffin Paul, going for his second WPT title tonight. Griffin's in the small blind with 2 threes, and he is gonna make the call.
Brian Piccioli from Vegas, 26 years old, also going out. Ace-9 versus a pair of threes. Queen 6-4 on the flop.
Well, Griffin Paul has the best hand with 2 threes, but checks. See if Adam makes the continuation bet. Looks like he's going to. And this puts Griffin Paul in a very tough spot here as to what to do with 2 threes.
125 bet into Griffin from Calabasas, California.
It's not just this bet he's worried about, but there's 2 more streets of action to come. It's just tough to play with 2 threes in this spot. Griffin gives it up, so well done there by Adam Geyer, taking down pot number 1.
All right, on to the next hand. Maria Ho now with a little pair of threes.
Well, Maria, one of the most popular people in the poker world and the poker community, lucky to have her. She does great things on and off the felt.
She's raised to 140, bunch of folds, and now around to Adam Geyer, who has a real hand. Pair of 10s.
Well, just calls. Does not 3-bet with the 2 10s.
Pair over pair. Who will get lucky? Neither one. Ace, Queen, 4 on the flop.
2 diamonds. Adam checks. And Maria going to make the continuation bet with 2 threes. That is going to put a lot of pressure on Adam Geyer now.
Up 180,000.
Tough to call with 2 10s in this spot. After your opponent raised before the flop and bet on the flop. But Adam is doing it. What a call by this guy.
To the complete discomfort of Maria Ho right there. Turn cards, a queen, pairs the board.
Well, again, Adam checks. Maria now hoping that Adam's on some kind of flush draw or straight draw. Checks behind him.
7 on the river, irrelevant. And now Adam checking again. Maria is thinking about it, but no.
Well, she's got a hand she could beat a flush draw or a straight draw with, so she checked it down. Adam Geyer taking down pot number 2.
2 Hopefully goes 60 for 60.
Adam Geyer all chuckles. Maria Ho not enjoying that moment. And we move on. Action on. Angelco quickly folds his hand. Griffin Paul with a Jack-10.
And he's going to be aggressive with it. Makes it 140,000 to go.
Piccioli out. Adam Geyer with a king, 7 of diamonds.
And he's 2 for 2 so far. Opts to give this one up.
Stefan Schillhabel out of Dusseldorf, Germany, won't play. And now Maria Ho.
And she's got the 6 10 10 of diamonds here.
You know, she'll splash around with it.
Well, she's in the big blind, so she's opting to make the call out of the blind to defend.
Here comes the flop. It is a king 8 deuce.
No help to either player. Maria checks. Griffin going to make the continuation bet. 185,000.
And Maria Ho heaves hose out of there. Griffin Paul going to steal that one. Crowd loving that for Griffin.
Well, there you see the chip count. Adam Geyer out front, 7.6 million. That's what they're playing for. The winner tonight, taking home nearly $1.3 million.
All right, Andes are going to start at 10,000. Bronze are 40 at 80. Here we go at the Bay 101 Shooting Star. Action on. The very lovely Maria Ho, and she's going to quickly fold an ace-9.
Let me add, she's the last remaining shooting star in this tournament.
Bunch of folds. Brian Pacholi from Vegas on the short stack, won't play, and now.
Well, the man of the night so far, Adam Geyer, is the chip leader. And just has a 9-6 offsuit, but he is going to call here.
The German Stefan Schillhabel with queen 3. Not going to raise, and we are going to the flop. Flop is ace queen 5.
Well, these are the two chip leaders here. Adam checks. Stefan checks 2 queens. And now a deuce comes off.
Adam with zip and pip, absolutely nothing. Not going to take a play here. Checks it. And Stefan also checking.
Board pairs deuces on the river. Now Adam's got to realize that the only way he could possibly win the pot is to bet at it. Is it too late to do so and get away with it? That's the question.
Well, because of the soft play by Stefan, he is going to take a stab. He makes a bet of 125. And the German with queens will make the insta call.
Easy call with 2 queens here. Stefan going to take down this pot.
Stefan Schillhabel, living in Brighton, England right now. He's 29 years old. Learned to play poker with friends in Germany.
Yeah, he's been playing for 8 years. It's his second WPT cash, his first final table.
On to the next hand. Angelico, who lives in Miami right now, has a jack 8. He'll quickly fold that. Griffin Paul from LA goes out. Brian taking a rest.
Back to Adam. He's got a jack 8 on the button. Just calls. Stefan with the garbage 9-4 offsuit. Now, Vince, I'm surprised he's calling here as tight as he's played all night long. But he is calling, and Maria looks down at a 9-5 offsuit, happy to get a free flop. So we're going to have 3-way action here going to the flop.
Yep, 3 junk hands up against each other. And the flop is a king 9-5, 2 pair for Maria Ho.
Stefan checks his 2 9s. Maria checks 2 pair. She's hoping Adam's going to bluff at the pot. That doesn't happen. He checks also. Now an ace comes off. And because nobody raised before the flop, you're not really going to put anybody on an ace here.
Stefan checks it, and Maria.
She's going to bet on the turn here to try to get some value out of this hand. Doesn't want to get checked at all the way to the river.
Got to stick at 165.
Adam is out. Now will Stefan call her with 2 9s? Probably she didn't bet the flop. You don't put her on a king. She didn't re-raise before the flop out of the big blind, so you're not really going to put her on an ace. Might call with the 2 9s here, Vince. He's drawing dead.
Maria has been very aggressive tonight so far, but hasn't worked out too well. But finally, she's going to pick up the hand with a junk hand, 9-5. Crowd loves it. Well respected, entertaining Maria Ho.
Well, one of the most beloved people in the poker world, Vince. Not only a good player, but what she does for poker charity tournaments, attend so many of them. Just a great asset for the poker world, Maria Ho.
Into the next hand on the money pit. Couple folds around to Adam Geyer, and Adam has picked up the best hand in poker before the flop. Pair of aces. Gotta love it. Makes it 175 to go. Now right behind him, Stefan with a little pair of threes.
This guy's been so conservative all night long, and now all of a sudden he's going to 3-bet the one time his opponent's got 2 aces with his 2 little threes here. At least it looks like he's going to. Indeed he does. 460,000 to bet.
Yep. Oh no! Wow! 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 Maria Ho sucked in with Ace King Big Slick. A tremendous hand as well.
All in.
She's got a shove.
Yeah, you can't blame her for going all in here, Vince. You have to do it with this hand.
Of course.
How much?
And Adam.
He asked how much, Vince, like he cares how much it is. He's got 2 aces, but the reason he's asking is he's trying to get Stefan, who 3-bet behind him, to come into this pot as well. He knows he's going to play with Maria, but it's Stefan he's trying to lure in here.
Yep. Acting jobs allowed.
Call.
He's just calling. Stefan doesn't bite. He lays his hand down, and poor Maria up against it here. Ace King versus 2 aces. That's the one hand you just can't stand to see if you have Ace King. What a horrible night for Maria so far. Can she possibly get lucky to stay alive, Vince? Adam Geyer running so well, it's unbelievable.
2 giant hands up against each other. Maria now, long shot to win this. 5 cards to come. Here we go, Mike.
Oh, and the flop is a 9-5-4. Uneventful for Maria Ho.
It's got to come king-king for Maria to win the pot. Becomes deuce-3, they would split the pot. And I'm certain Maria would love to do just that.
Yeah, just a bad flop. Here we go to the turn.
Yeah, she could be drawn dead after this card.
And it's a 6. It's over.
6 of clubs comes off, so that's going to do it for Maria Ho. Vince, you got to hand it to her. She didn't come to this final table looking to move up. She came to win. Unfortunately, the cards didn't fall away, nor did anything else. Maria Ho out in 6th place.
That's right. She's the last bounty. She is gone. Going to take home 179,000.
Well, she's signing the bounty right now, Vince, as you can see. Adam going to collect $2,500 in cash. He'll go along with that huge pot, but he's got his eyes set right now on the $1.3 million that goes to the champion.
The great Maria Ho out right now. Let's go talk to Maria.
Maria, obviously a tough night tonight. It didn't go your way. Does it make it any easier that you have your family here?
Yeah, for sure. I have so many people that flew in just to come watch this. I wish I could have put on a little better of a show for them, but honestly, I just got cooler today, so there's nothing you could do about that.
Well, 5 players left. Adam Geyer, the nice chip leader now with $9.6 million. Vince, he's had aces twice. Both times Maria had big hands. Once she had 2 jacks against him. The other time the ace king of hearts. They cost her.
Yep, unfortunate for her. She's gone. We are down to 5. Action on Brian Pacholi. He's on the short stack at this point. He will fold the hand.
Adam going out as well. Stefan has an 8-7 offsuit, but he is going to raise it to 180,000.
Wow, Angelico has a pair of aces this time.
Well, just incredible how many times we're seeing aces here.
What an exciting moment. Has to be for Angelico. He's going to raise the 500. Griffin Paul folds his hand, so back on Stefan.
And he's going to get out as well. So Angelico Andrejevic taking down that pot.
Breaking news. WPT Global has overtaken GG as the world's largest real money cash game poker site. That's right. WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour, is #1 in cash game traffic. It's time to join the action. Sign up today at WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT70, and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Okay, action on Angelico. And he quickly folds his hand to the LA-based Griffin Paul, WPT champ. He has a 9-10 of diamonds.
And when he covers his mouth, he's going to play the pot, which he does here. Bets 200,000.
On his left, Brian with a decent king-jack.
He's on the button in position. What do you do with Kojak here? You 3-bet it to 500,000 if you're Brian.
Now Adam will lay down king 9. Stefan quickly jacks a pair of 8s. Back on Griffin.
Well, Griffin's going to make the call here, so we're going to the flop with over 1.1 million in the pot.
And the flop is a jack 6-4. 2 of them diamonds. What a flop. 4 flush for Griffin. He's going to check it. And now we know top pair, of course, for Brian.
Well, we can see fireworks here, Vince. Flush draw versus top pair. Short-handed poker.
Brian Piccioli, he ain't checking. He's going to bet this.
575,000 is the bet. Now, Griffin does have Brian covered in chip count. He wants to know how many Brian's got right now. So if he plays this pot and loses it, he will still be alive, but won't have that many chips. 500,000 or 600,000 is all.
All in.
Well, he's going to fire all in.
I call.
And Brian has made the call. So here we go. Brian out in front with the 2 jacks. Can he dodge the draw out of Griffin Pole? Griffin looking for a diamond to take the lead. He could hit 2 runners to make a straight. He could also hit a combination of 2 10s and 9s to make 2 pair to win the pot.
Baby, come on, come on. We can do it.
Griffin's dad says, come on, you can do this. All we got to do is hit a diamond.
Diamond, baby!
Saw it happen once before on the WPT. He's with the family. Is it going to be a diamond? No, 3 of hearts right there.
Well, we're down to the river. Griffin must catch a diamond on the river. Otherwise, Brian will double up again.
That's right. And almost knock out Griffin Paul. He'll be down to his last $500,000. Here we go to the river.
No diamond.
Well, hugs and kisses all around.
Big hit for Griffin Paul right there, Mike.
Well, it really was. For him to win his 2nd WPT title tonight, he's got to come from way behind to do it, no doubt about it. He opted to gamble with the flush draw, didn't pay off. 5 left. Let's get back to the table.
Drawing those suited connectors. Andes are now up to 15,000 blinds of 50 and 100. And back on Griffin, who is down to that little short stack. He's got ace-queen here.
Well, Mitch, he's only got 6 big blinds.
There you go.
love picking up a hand like this when you have 6 big blinds. He has shipped it like anybody would do.
And our chip leader, Adam, with ace-9.
Well, Adam knows he would ship it with a lot less hands than ace-queen. Got to think ace-9 might be the favorite against this guy. He's certainly got plenty of chips. And he is going to make this call.
Stefan out, around to Angelico. He's got ace-king.
All in.
Then he's moved all in over the top.
I call.
Adam quickly calls it.
And he's got the worst hand of the 3.
Yeah, there's a side pot.
3-way action. 2 guys are all in. The guy with the worst hand, the chip leader, could be in trouble.
Yeah, it's just a double anyway. I mean, he's queen. Done.
Angelico in great shape here. He's got ace-king up against ace-queen and ace-9. You couldn't ask to be in better shape for your money than that. Well, Vince, the way Adam Geyer has been running, he's been catching cards. Now can he come from behind to win a pot? We shall see.
Gets a lucky 9 on the flop. Let's see.
Let's see if he can do it.
Impossible.
Adam Geyer could take out 2 players in one blow here if his hand holds up from here. He's got to dodge a king or a queen.
Going to the turn. 4th Street coming up. It's a 6.
Well, a 6 comes off, so we are down to the river. If Adam Geyer can dodge a king or a queen here, he'll bust 2 players. We'll have 3 left just that quickly. And Vince, if it ends like this, Angelico will get the higher finishing position because he started the pot with more chips. So that means...
But don't get ahead of yourself.
Well, Griffin Poe would finish in 5th, Angelico would finish in 4th, but those guys looking to outdraw their opponent right now by catching a king or a queen. Let's see if they can do it.
All right, just burn and turn. Let's take a look.
And let's see that river card.
Vince, you've heard of running good and playing good? Well, we're seeing it right now. It's a 7. Just incredible how well this guy is running and how well he is playing. And he now takes a commanding chip lead with 3 players left. Tough luck for Angelko. He had the best hand there. He could have way more than doubled up there and got right in the hunt to win this thing. But as it is, he's going to end up in 4th place. Griffin Paul is going to end up in 5th place. Those 2 are gone, Vince. Wow.
All right, they're going to pick up 231 and 331 respectively. Let's go talk to the bad beat pair.
Well, Griffin, sometimes you come up against a guy that's just running super hot. I mean, what do you have to say about Adam tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he ran well and played incredible, so there's nothing you can do when that happens.
Angelko, you also had a very good night, but finishing 4th place, a good score.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing. Obviously came here to win and maybe lead player of the year, but happens as poker.
All right, good job, Angelko. Thank you.
Action on the button. That is Stefan Schillhabel from Dusseldorf, and he's going to quickly fold the hand. Brian Piccioli out of Vegas with an attractive queen, 9 of diamonds.
And he's going to raise out of the small blind here, makes it 325,000 to go.
Adam with an ace-9.
Oh, he's going to make the call. Doesn't 3-bet, so we're going to have a flop. Well, the flop is 10-9-3 with 2 spades.
Uh-oh, they both have 9s, and of course, Adam with the big kicker of an ace.
He's also got the key card, the ace of spade, but Brian checks the 2 9s on the flop. A little surprised about that after raising pre-flop.
Yeah, no continuation bet. He checks. Does he sense something's up? Nevertheless, Adam gonna bet with his superior hand at this point. 225.
Brian is going to make the call.
Turn card, 5 of hearts, changes nothing.
Action back on Brian. He's going to check again. And Adam also checks. I'm bewildered by that check, Vince. I mean, your opponent could be drawing at a straight or a flush, and there that card comes up, the 6 of spade. Now that one might freeze you, but the 5 of hearts should be green lighting for betting, in my opinion.
9.
Well, it goes check, check. Well, Adam's going to win the pot with his 2 9s and ace kicker, but I believe he left some value on the table by checking on the turn there.
Adam Geyer, nevertheless, taking down that pot.
I had a queen.
He's a WPT grinder for years, and he's made close to 1.7 in total earnings. Very impressive. All right, the antes are up to 20,000. Blinds are 60-120. Action on Adam. He's got ace-3 of hearts.
240.
He'll go to 240. But right behind him, Stefan has ace-queen. Came into this as the chip leader, played very conservative. And now he's opening up his game somewhat. And he'll raise here. 735 total. Brian with a king-queen.
Brian's in the big blind. He's on the short stack out of the 3, but still, there's nearly 4.7 million in chips.
All in.
Uh-oh.
Wow, he has gone all in here.
He is going to gamble.
Adam quickly goes out.
I need a count, please.
Stefan takes a deep breath. What do you do now?
Brian just hoping against hope that these guys were kidding around and not playing quality hands. He was incorrect in that assumption.
That's going to cost Stefan about 4 million more to make this call.
I call.
Stefan's going to make the good call.
He has his opponent dominated ace-queen versus king-queen. Now Brian Piccioli picking perhaps the wrong time to make his move.
I had an ace.
He has misstepped in a big way. 5 cards to come. Ace-queen versus king-queen.
I'll take that. That'd be a misdeal.
Now Brian laughing, looking for a misdeal. There you see Dietrich Fost. He was the winner of our last event, the LA Poker Classic.
Can Brian get lucky on this flop? No, 10-10-5 on the flop.
Dietrich rooting Stefan on here. So far, so good for him. Comes 10-10-5. Ace high still out front.
Going to the turn. Pacioli from Vegas on the ropes. Can he? No.
Jack comes off, so this gives Brian more outs. He can catch a 9 or an ace to win the pot now.
Yeah, he sure can.
King or a queen won't help him. Must catch a 9 or an ace to stay alive.
Brian, a big dog, going to the river. Can he pick this long shot up? Ace or 9 he needs, and he does not get it. No.
So just like that, Brian Pacioli is going to be out in third place.
That's right, the 26-year-old plays a great game of poker, going to take home $493,000. Let's talk to Brian.
Brian, he came in today as a short stack, and he laddered up to third place. You got to be happy with that.
Very happy. Going in, like, there were 2 guys with around 2 million. I had 1.5, so I knew that if I doubled up, then I would be in, you know, maybe third or fourth place. Give me a little bit of breathing room.
Well, wonderful job tonight. Keep running hot.
Thank you.
Breaking news. WPT Global has overtaken GG as the world's largest real money cash game poker site. That's right. WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour, is #1 in cash game traffic. It's time to join the action. Sign up today at WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT70, and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Let's go to the felt. Adam.
But this could change things around here as Adam picks up 2 kings. Just what you're looking for when you're down so far in chips.
Yep, and he's going to make it 500,000, the min raise.
Well, Stefan has ace high.
Can I see a stack, please?
Well, nothing fancy, just a call. And let's take a look at this flop. It is a queen, queen 3.
Action's on Stefan. He checks. Adam checks right behind him. Now another queen comes off. So 3 queens on the board. Adam with the full house.
Stefan has checked again, and another check by Adam.
Well, I'm sure Adam thinks his opponent's drawn dead, but he's not. He could hit an ace to win it, or a queen, and that's what happened. An ace came off on the river. This really tough luck here for Adam to lose this pot. But in fairness, he didn't bet the flop, he didn't bet the turn. He allowed his opponent to get there, and now to compound the mistake, he's most likely going to pay it off, and that's what he did.
425.
Well, he shakes his head in disbelief, because that is what you think when you have 2 kings in that spot. You actually thought your opponent was drawing dead, so you gave him a free card, but instead, it came back to bite you.
Total nightmare on that hand for Adam Geyer. Well, he is just shaking his head. He is punchy at this point.
Well, Stefan now limping in on the button here with the 6-3. Adam with a 7-6 says, okay, I'll take a flop.
Couple junk hands. Flop is a jack 8-3. So Stefan hitting the 3s there.
Now Adam is checked. Stefan with bottom pair also checks. Now the 10 of spade comes off. So 3 spades on the board. Adam with a total Garfunkel here. He's going to bet 400,000 to try to steal the pot. Stefan has bottom pair and a weak flush draw. What do you do now? Well, he makes the call.
Adam discouraged by that. River card is a 5 of clubs.
And if Adam checks here, he's just waving the flag, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, they go check, check.
Stefan going to win this pot with 2 3s. Vinci now has over a 10-1 chip lead over Adam Geyer.
3.
Yep, and Adam Geyer now looking punchy. throughout the whole final table. He was aggressive, everything was going his way, and now he is way down on chips.
Way down's putting a mile, Vince. He's only got about 6 big blinds left.
Let's take a look at his card. Pretty decent king 9, and he's going to shove all in.
I need a count, please.
Stefan wanting a count.
And it's going to cost him about another $1.5 million to make the call. You only have 8 high. Do you really want to give your opponent another $1.5 million in chips here? Double him up.
Yes,
take a shot to win it, but he does. He's going to gamble here. Stefan makes the call. If he wins this pot, he'll be our champion. Now, Vince, because he's got so many chips, meaning if he loses this pot, he'll still have an 18 million to 4 million chip lead. He felt he could gamble here with the 8 high. He's done it. He's running good. Let's see what happens.
Adam in a nice place to double up.
Yeah, he's got to love it.
Here we go with the flop, and it's a king. That is good for Adam as he hits kings.
Well, that is beautiful, Vince, because his opponent now has to hit 2 runners to win this pot. So Adam Geyer in great shape to double up now and stay alive in this tournament.
It's never easy if you're the German. Needs to get lucky here, and he does so as it 8 hits.
You know, Stefan can hit an 8 or a 7 on the river to end this tournament right now. And what a horrid beat that would be for Adam Geyer to go out that way. We just saw the guy hit runner clubs to make a flush to win a huge pot. Could he possibly hit runner again and end the tournament?
I'm just saying, let me just get back in this.
Wow! It has come 8-8 for a total outdraw. Runner. Stefan Schillhabel is our champion. Wow.
Unbelievable.
You know, sometimes it's just not meant to be in that heads-up battle. Seemingly everything went Stefan's way.
Tough close for Adam Geyer. And right now, Matt Savage over to talk to him.
Adam, you had all the momentum going early in this final table. Where did it go wrong?
The cards kind of reversed themselves, and I kind of played like crap. So, you know, a combo of the two.
Well, that's pretty honest, but still a very good payday. Congratulations.
You got to be happy. Thank you.
And now, let's talk to the winner of the Bay 101 Shooting Star Tournament, Stefan Schillhabel. Stefan, congratulations to you. Tell us what it feels like to become a WPT champion and win $1.3 million.
It's great. I'm very happy, even if it's not looking like it, but I'm really happy, yeah.
Well, congratulations to you, sir. You played outstanding poker all week long. In addition to the nearly $1.3 million that you're going to take home with you, you get a 24K monster set of headphones, a beautiful Hublot watch, your name inscribed on the WPT Champions Cup, and an entry into the season-ending WPT Tournament of Champions. One more time, let's hear it for our champion, Stefan Schillhabel.